H to the O to the M to the E. We going home, y'all. And so is Kobi Marimi from host nation Israel. Shall we talk about it? Let's do this.
You pulled my heart, I took it in. It made me someone. I am someone. And now I'm done. I'm coming home was so far.
Yes, thank you, Israel, the home of my heritage. DNA kits for everyone. In any case, it is time to talk about the host contestant. His name is Kobi Marimi. Kobe Beef Baby. It's expensive. He's a very tall singer with a lot of presence. When you stand next to him, it's like standing with a giant. And that's not just a physical thing, that is a vocal thing. He told us in Amsterdam the very moving story of struggling with his weight and how people put him down. They tried to put Baby in a box, and for many years they did. He did not want to reveal his voice publicly or perform because he was self-conscious, but he's put it behind him. He entered the Next Star, he won, and now he's singing on home territory in Tel Aviv. The song itself is very emotional, very moving, and very stripped back. There is basically no production, and this fully relies on him. He has to be on point, and thankfully he is on point. The boring man who was nervous in the early rounds of the Next Star, he gone. He gone, and in his place is a champion, greatest of them all. It is Kobi Marimi. Music video, very moving. He is somebody, he is someone, and I think he's gonna do Israel proud.
Yeah. You know, there's a strong narrative driving this, and it's so believable. You know, when I feel the sun upon my skin, 'cause you are someone, and you are someone. And I am coming home with Kobi Marimi. Love this. There's a lot of power here. There's a lot of emotion driving this song. I love the fact it's the homecoming entry for everything about it just ties in quite well. I love the musicality of it. It's got that very theatrical, thing, but that's Kobi all over. He is the man who got knocked out, but was called back and then won the entire show. And I feel like he's going to make lots of Israelis really, really proud. This is not even about the song anymore. This is about the message, and this is about the emotion driving the song. And honestly, I can't see this not doing well.
Yeah, I think this is a really good, strong ballad home entry from Israel. I mean, I think you see a lot of times the host nations, when they do host, go for this kind of big, almost musical theatre type sound there. But yeah, he has fantastic charisma, a really great voice. I mean, the Israeli selection process is so rigorous. You know, when he hits that stage, you will know his camera marks. He'll be calm on the stage. You'll know what he's doing. And yeah, sonically, it's interesting. I think there are elements there that we haven't heard before from Israeli songs. I do wonder about whether perhaps it was a bit of a missed opportunity to not have something in Hebrew, this being the one time they make it straight to the final, because they've struggled with that previously. However, I think you look at someone like a Hovi Star or a Harold Scat, and you know that when Israel sends male singers, they can do well on the night. So yeah, I think this is a really competent entry from Israel. They know what they're doing, and it sounds great, which should absolutely appeal to the juries.
So the most interesting part of this song for me, and this is one that only a few video game nerds like me will probably get, is that the intro sounds exactly like the intro to the Halo video game. So that is honestly the most interesting part, because everything else after that is so dull. I mean, it's just a generic male ballad. I'm sorry, okay, so it's got a story. Most songs have a story behind it. Okay, and it's obviously, good for Kobi, and I'm very happy that he now feels like he can sing, but sometimes you shouldn't just sing for the sake of singing. I can't see this doing well. This feels much more like a My Lovely Horse than it does a When the Music Dies kind of entry. After the joy of Toy and how different that was, this feels incredibly safe. It feels incredibly bland, really. The best thing about it, honestly, like, Kobi is the best thing about it. No, hands down, the guy can sing, but that's all I can really offer about it. I just don't. I have absolutely no connection to it. I think that the music video is actually kind of bland as well. It's all that black and white, and then there's 3 Kobis, and then there's multiple Kobis, and it all just feels like something I've seen before at Eurovision. This is the era of male ballads. This is by far and away not the best male ballad. You know, Sergei is better. Duncan offers something, you know, much, much stronger. I don't know. I just feel like I've seen it before, and I don't need to see it again at Eurovision. Yeah.
You talk about 1 Kobi, 2 Kobi, 3 Kobis. Honey, give me infinite Kobi if he is singing with that voice, okay? Black and white, it's all right, because the color comes through in his voice. There is texture. There is emotion. You know, that door opens in the video. We're walking through. We're coming home, okay? Amen, hallelujah.
And the message of the song applies to multiple facets and multiple layers and multiple expressions and multiple scenarios. I mean, the idea of that multiplicity is that you can draw whatever you want to draw from the message of the song. And the emotion when he sings, I mean, I don't know how you can't be moved by that. Blows my mind, because when he sings, my whole body responds. I think we should start giving our scores on this.
Yes, I will start. My score is a lucky number 7. He sings for himself. He sings for Israel. He sings for the 12 tribes of ancient Israel. This song is at once, I don't know, modern and contemporary, but it also has this old school quality, which I really like. There is something grounded here. This is built of this earth, on this earth, for the people of the earth, honey.
I mean, grounded, cemented, you know, call it whatever we want. The reality is when you dare to dream, you dream of home. And I'm dropping another 7 on this score sheet. 7, hey. 7, babe. 7, slay.
Yes.
For me, it's a slight drop to a 6.5 out of 10. However, I think he has one of the most fantastic voices in the competition, and that in itself will be competitive when we get to Tel Aviv.
I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. All 5 of those points are for Kobi. I don't get modern and contemporary. I get Eurovision 1990s more than anything from it. And I don't know, could it do well? Potentially, if there are some perhaps slightly older jurors who just respect the voice and don't really like some of the other, perhaps more out there entries like an Iceland or a Portugal or people like that. But I don't know, I just feel like I don't need another song like this at Eurovision right now.
I just have one more thing to say. In Amsterdam, Kobi opened the show. He was the first act to perform. And at that point in the night, everyone's got their drinks. They're not paying attention. They don't want things to start. They're not ready. He took the stage. Silence. Silence.
Wow, I wish I was there, babe.
It was magical. And, you know, they started his music and he had to tell them to stop because his in-ear, something was wrong. But it's great to have those mistakes now so that he'll be fully prepped and ready to slay on home ground in Tel Aviv. You better believe the Israeli delegation is going to be throwing all the money they can at staging. They want this to be a night to remember. It's been 20 years since Eurovision was in Israel, and it may be 20 more before it comes back, and they know that, and they're going to make the most of their moment in the sun. All right, we are not the only Wiwi bloggers. They are all over this glorious earth, and many of them are at home when they submit their score.
Including Israeli Wiwi.
Yes, we got a shout out to Izhar Levi, to Ron Cavalier, to Jack Lawson. Okay, Ron's at
I thought he was American, Jack Lawson.
He's in Israel, though.
Study abroad. and I don't mean don't study some woman. He's studying abroad. Yes. And Ron Cavalier, magical editor, editing this video. Oh my God.
He's amazing.
He's hard. He just had a baby.
Oh, wow.
They are busy in Israel. The 3 of them are working it. All right. The overall global average across all these people is 5.78.
You're kidding me.
I'm closer to the average for a change.
Kidding me.
Closer to average does not make you extraordinary, okay? Just so you know. All I gotta say is this. This will be made or broken by the live performance. That's what we think. What do you?
And there's a lot of confidence riding here because he's not competing for a spot in the final. My girl is in the final. Can I just point that out?
Yes.
Love him or not,
You're
you'll
gonna
see
see
him
him.
in the final.
Yes, tune in 2200 local time. In any case, that is what we think. What do you think? What is your score out of 10 for Kobi Marimi from Israel? Are you going home? Are you going to linger in bed? Is that because you got Kobi Marimi in your head? Let us know here on Wiwi Blogs.
Be sure to follow us on multiple social media platforms. Kobi Marimi's Instagram is banging. Do check him out.
Make sure to visit our website, wiwibloggs.com, for all the latest news, reviews, and polls in the run-up to Tel Aviv.
And you will see Kobi in the final on Saturday, much like you saw Electro Velvet and Manel Navarro. You can also leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Love you, Israel!
You are someone. You are someone. We'll see you later. Bye.